Hello, and welcome to the final Let's Play of Fate Extra CCC. It's been quite a journey, huh? From the original Extra to all the way here. This will also be the last Let's Play of the PSP Extraverse games. Also a way to say goodbye to all the human characters, because in Extella, I don't know about the Extella Link, but in Extella there are, I guess, spoiler, there are no human masters. You know what? You know that. So like, yeah, it's a bit of a way to just say goodbye to everyone. Have a nice chill thing, especially since with the character we're gonna play, it's not gonna be difficult at all. Just a bit of a victory lap, I guess you could say. So yeah, without anything else, how about we get this thing started, shall we? Reload the data. We're just gonna go ahead and get a clear one here. Right. This is if you completed. I've already done this. I'm not gonna do it again. It's in the Archer Let's Play playlist. If you go there, the last one, it's this scene is just punishing BBs. So yeah, without anything else, let's just ignore this.
Start. 確認しました。お帰りなさいませ。ようこそ。こんにちは。Welcome.
So, of course, when I start recording, I immediately start getting calls. That's just how it is, really. Anyway, let's keep going.
Stop. Perfect.
見るからに三流よな。指示を出せ雑種。俺はあえて何も考えぬ。勝利を呼ぶのは貴様の役目よ。遊ぶとするな。当然だ。ごめんぞ。完全になまっていたな。何しろ2000年の眠りだ。容易には目覚めんか。さて、笑顔で聞くがよい。1000年の検体がただったようだ。残念なことに俺の肉体は最低値まで落ちている。そう慌てるな。無限に近い時間奈落でまどろんでいたのだ。心身ともに鈍るのは道理であろう。何？お前にとっては行幸だ。時返しの飛躍はあるが、これを飲んで元に戻るのも今日が乗らぬ。俺はこのたるみ切った肉を自分の手で正す気はない。故に喜べ。貴様の当面の仕事は王の肉体の生態だ。マスターとして全能力を俺のリハビリに捧げるがいい。気持ちはわかるが、そうかしこまるな。特に許す。ああ、しかしこれも縁というやつか。俺と貴様に共通点ができたぞ。お互い落ちるところまで落ちたというわけだ。
Not only is my vision peeling off in blobs, but so are my possessions and memories. Soon not even my bones will remain. It looks like there's nothing else I can do. In other words, it's game over.
本当ですか？僕のガウェインは至って正常ですか？
I cried, what the hell? I just screamed and insulted myself. That was trash. That I made a mistake, that I was wrong. In my tremendous regret, my face was full of tears. That was futile, because there is no one who can save Hakuto Shinami anymore. As a moment passed through an eternity, there's nothing compared to falling through this space. It's like I'm weightless. I can no longer remember the light of day. The land is now some 100 million light years away. My limbs have been falling for so long that I have no longer moved as I want them to. It could be paralysis or maybe atrophy. My eyes have been forgotten light, and it has since lost their function. It's the same with moles that live underground. Same with my mind. It grew tired of this unchanging world and is gratefully closing itself off. My body's like mud and my heart is like lead. I want to leave my mind to rest already. I want to forget myself already. Worrying that I might be here forever, I want to avert my eyes and break already. But in the depths of my heart, there are embers that haven't died. It's so weird to me that I can't help but laugh. In this space, in this despair, that little hope could there be for me to cling to onto.
宝具はともかくサーバントが初期化しているのは事実です。
My limbs are cold as stone, my heart, my thoughts are frozen like ice. No matter how many stars I pass through this darkness, it has absolutely nothing to do with me.
問題がありすぎる気が。
おや、そうなのですか。では問題ありませんね。逆に幸運と考えましょう。
It's slipping.
幸運ですよ。
It's slipping.
1から10に進む。
It's slipping.
最弱から最強に至る。
The last shred
何
of
も
hope
ないと
slips
ころ
away.
から窮地を乗り越えて成長する。それが誰の得意分野なのか、僕はよく知っています。リハビリはマスターの仕事だと言いましたね。
I want it to be over already. Whenever it's a second or an eternity, I've been through enough.
活目
It's
してくだ
torture.
さい。
Nothingness ends now.
あなたが選
If
んだ
it's
マス
just,
ターは
if I just stop insisting on talking to myself, I'll be free. Come on, just one last the end for a single
言うで
period.
はないか小僧。その真意ゆるりと確かめるとしよう。
では探索の再開を。あなたたちなら
Something tugs
こ
at
の
me.
逆境
There's
も
this pain like
プラス
blowing
に
nails
変えると僕は確
halting
信してい
me
ます
from
よ。
my eagerness to end it all. When I look at to see what's straining me so much, I saw the embers still there. The faint embers in my heart still haven't died out. It's something that I just can't throw away. It's a bother. It's a bother. It's a bother. So I'd rather just
俺の
use it
力
all
を
up.
疑うのか。
The embers of hope, all that's left. Once that burns out, disappears, my heart will be empty. Come on. What will you say to those embers? Let's see. If you choose it's nothing, it's gonna be a game over. I see. As I thought, there's nothing. Then I'll go to sleep. There's nothing that I can do. There's just become entirely nothing. There's melting into this darkness. Dead end. But Gilgamesh's route is the one that has the most amount of dead ends. He is, although it's pretty obvious the correct choices to make on his route, it's still very high in the number of dead ends. I won't forget. I'm supposed to forget wrong. I can't even remember myself, so what the heck am I supposed to not forget?
当然だ。本物だ。仕方あるまい。
And there we go. We draw the interest of someone.
跡形も残すなよ。持ちこたえろよ。脆いんだ。
And it was just anybody. It was prideful. The voice lost someone absolute. Just hearing it revives the conscience back to where it deserves to be. I eagerly reach out and unleashed fire with the teeth towards the owner of this voice, which echoes loudly, ruthlessly. I don't know who this is, but I can't perceive him. Then he may be capable of leaving this darkness. Must swing the less of my strength if I open my eyes.
また似たようなものばかり。レアはないのか、レアは。
いつものように大変長らくお待ちしておりました。マスター、ここは陽子虚構世界シリアルファンタズム、略称セラフに作られた仮想空間すくみ原学園です。失礼ですが規則ですのであなたのバリューをスキャンします。ラベル転入生
Huh?
カテゴ
One
リ
more
ー
blink. Literally on the blink
測
of
定
an eye.
拒否権につ
I
き
have no
免除
idea how it came to this, but I don't.
Quality
If I don't show him my
E
gratitude
minus
with full display of my
確
wisdom,
認しま
this
した
god will be tell me limb
そ
from
れで
limb.
は表側の記
What
録
should
を
I
読み
do?
込みます
What should I do? What should I do? What do I do? What did this man say again? He
申し
said I
訳
won't
ご
let
ざい
me
ま
see
せん
him. Ask him or speak to
記
him.
録の
You
読み
also
込
said
み
you're a
に
master, aren't
失
you?
敗しました
Master.
あなたの名前が
Master.
必
I
要
don't
で
get it.
す
I don't get it all, but
あなたの
I
心
order
が必
you
要
as
で
a
す
master. I have no choice but to order
あ
you
な
as a
たの
master.
証
If you
が
won't let me
必
see
要
you,
です
ask you, or
恐
speak to
縮
you,
です
then
が
I'll give
も
everything
う
I
一
have in
度
exchange for permission
あなた
for
のお
all
名前
three.
と性別契約サーバントを入力してくだ
Yep,
さい
this is the biggest. The differences start now. We used all our command fields to even approach Gilgamesh, unlike all the other servants where we still have them, which is going to be a big problem if we ever want to get out of the depths of the Moonspell. This is probably also my favorite Gilgamesh theme. It's just so majestic for him. The light was absolutely dazzling. Not the glimmer of the stars spreading out across the sky, but the light coming from the night clad in gold before me.
確認しましたお待ちしておりましたおはようございます
If you
それ
count
では
Jinako, our
いって
group
らっしゃいませ
counts as like 4, so that's not that far off. What? This guy is my servant. No, to begin with, servants and masters are. My servant. Knowing he's my servant doesn't tell me anything. I don't get why this guy saved me. I do get that apparently we'll soon be associating often, which is why knowing who he's my servant isn't enough. What the heck is this guy's name? His class? Yep, no pretense or anything. Just call him by his name, by his true name, and consequences be damned. And off he goes. The golden servant, Gilgamesh, turned away from me so quickly that he has lost interest. No way. Didn't you come here to save me? Yeah. This is what even the fact that we were able to save ourselves is one of the reasons why Gilgamesh actually took an interest in us, and it's part of his relationship with us actually improving somewhat compared to like other servant master relations he had before, like in Stay Night, which I guess with Shinji, yeah, technically in the Stay Night route, and with Takeyomi and no, not Takeyomi, Rin's father in Zero, I forgot his name. Unbelievable. Saying that I will leave here with something like that. It's unbelievable how easy I accepted his words as undeniable truth. I was because that servant, Gilgamesh's words, have strength and conviction. Just as he told me, I closed my eyes. My body floats all by itself, scattering and fading away like foam. Yeah, seems all right. Gilgamesh's advice gradually faded from my consciousness. In the end, the only thing I was sure of was that servant's red eyes. Possessing ruthlessness that would freeze whatever I saw, existing as fundamentally correct. They gazed at someone absolute. Alright, save time. Chapter 1, Backyard of Eden, Subordination Garden.
面白い。自らを失っておきながらなお忘れぬものがあるか。小さいが今のは確かに強い欲望の音だ。退屈にまどろんでいた俺を起こすとは凡夫の身でありながら欲深な女よ。
Talking to everyone and whatever, we've seen that already. Time to the more interesting part, talking with Gilgamesh. I entered the room and find myself in a dark red space. Wooden desks, granite floor, and retro window frames. I'm struck by a strange sense of nostalgia. This is the year 2030. I wouldn't be able to find a place like this old-timey school building as was here back on Earth.
凡夫雑誌の分際で俺の許しなくして俺を見るな。貴様ら俗人が俺を見ることは許さん。俺に恋うことも許さん。俺と語ることも許さん。本来なら今の行いだけで八つ咲きにするところだ。だが貴様の物乞いは惨めではあったが、それゆえに見応えがあった。ゆえに一度だけ機会をやろう。挽回の機会だ。貴様はマスターであろう。礼として知恵を尽くせ。急げよ。俺が次に瞬いた時、貴様の体は消滅しているぞ。
The echo of this cold voice sent shiver up my spine. I wasn't a dream after all. His name is Gilgamesh. That starry sky, I made a contract with the servant I didn't really know. But, are you really my servant?
Ha いいだろう。3つの例示を代償に俺に聞く機会を授け、俺と語る光栄を与え、俺を見る無礼を許そう。
Reeling back my shrinking self, I set my eyes on the golden servant again. I no longer have any doubts he's my servant, but does he really deserve to be trusted? Servants and masters are in the same boat. Servants do the battling, and while the master supplies them with magical power they need. Such is the master-servant relationship, but we will stand on equal terms.
なかなかの顔
Without
立
one,
ちで
the
は
other
ないか
can't participate in the Holy Grail War.
見た
When the servant is
ところ
defeated, the master of the contract
一
also
集団
loses
の
their
中で
strength.
3番
When
目
the servant
と
is
いっ
defeated,
た
the
ところ
master is also
か
instantly terminated. Is that exactly what happens? But having to resupply the servant for their entire magical power renders the master
ああ
helpless
名乗ら
and
ずともよい
exposed to the enemy's blade.
それが貴様
Servants
の
are
名
said
で
to
あろう
entrust their lifeline away, and both need to be
俺に
compromised
レイジ
if
を
one
排した
turns
以
his
上
backs.
貴
In
様
that
は
regard,
俺
I
の
can't
マ
trust
ス
them
タ
in
ー
any way. There's no basis to.
サーバントとして
When a master makes a
契
contract
約
with
者
a
の名
servant,
前ぐ
they
らい
share
は
their
読み
own
取って
data
おくさ
with each other as proof they're
ま
already fired side
従
by
う
side.
ことは稀
However,
だろう
Gilgamesh
が
didn't
な
reveal a single one of those abilities of the contractual master of Hakuno Shinami.
まだ記憶が混乱しているようだな目覚めたというのに巡りの悪い娘だだが俺は説明などせんぞ面倒だ目を覚ませば従者の一人もいようそやつらに聞け
His glance makes me recoil, like hearing the reverberation of some slimy word. This servant watches me dispassionately. That's all it takes for the room to creak. The servant is raising his head. I foresee that in the blink of an eye, my head will be
凡
severed
白
from
の
the
英霊
blown
ども
away.
と一緒くたにするな
Unbelievable. Out of nowhere,
俺に
that
クラス
steps
な
into
ど
the
ない
landmine. I'll die no matter what
俺
I
は
say,
絶
but if
対
I
に
stay
して
quiet, I'll
始まり
die.
の王
Well, frozen
英
by that
雄
chill,
の
I
中
say.
の英雄王ギルガメッシュ
Let's see.
故に貴
I
様もそう
can't
呼
think
ぶ
of
が
you
よ
as
い
my servant. Let me see. I can't accept this person as my servant. No matter how powerful of a spirit he may be, I can't fight with someone who I can't mutually understand.
ではな戦いの時は俺を呼べ退屈しのぎに付き合ってやる
We're not in agreement. I'm grateful that he saved me, but this and that are. Huh?
間違えるな貴様は自分の力で助かったのだそこに俺が介入する余地はなかった
Yep. Careful not to step on his ego. My conscience steps out. In an instant, I lose control of my limbs. I crumble to my knees and fall into the scarlet puddle. Again, going back to the falling nothingness. Those were the last words I heard. Hakuno Shinami
すでに貴様はマスターとして立ち上がっている
unable to crawl back up.
このような虚数にとらわれることもない
I can't bring myself to trust
一
you.
度目をつぶり開
If I
け
stay
ば
silent, I'm dead. Protesting will get me
正
killed
し
too.
い
I'm
場
at a
所
total
に
loss
戻っ
here.
ていよ
Fine,
う
I'm going to die either way, so I guess I'll give him a piece of my mind. Here I go, here I go, here I go. Fire myself up from head to toe, push my quivering throat down, and glare at the arrogant turn before me. 1, 2, 3. I can't trust a person I don't know. Yeah. He kind of likes people who stand their ground, but in a way that doesn't put him down. I guess that makes sense, right? I said it. My knees tremble disgracefully, and I just a few words, my throat goes
一つ言い
dry.
忘れ
At
てい
any
る
rate, I give him that. I forget him what for.
これは貴様の戦いだ俺はただその道化ぶりを楽しむのみ俺と貴様は対等ではない手を貸しているだけということを
It's frustrating, but I can't say anything back. When those red eyes fix on me, I feel fear before I feel any animosity towards him. Needless to say, something about it is terrifying. This servant is a demon. Once he decides someone is unneeded, even on his own master, he'll slay them.
女の話をしよう。目覚めた時から女は病理につながれていた。重い鎖はまんべんなく、つま先から頭までミイラのごとき死に化粧。自由がないと余人は哀れむ。自由はないと彼女は喜ぶ。鉄のドレスは難攻不落。城門開いたその奥にあるのは乙女か魔性の罠か。他人の秘密は蜜の味というが、さて。
The servant walks briskly towards the classroom door. What's going on? this is in my imagination. The golden servant Gilgamesh has a smile on his face, and he's waiting for me to act. Our exchange just now, we found something of interest. Maybe. Unexpectedly also experienced death. I'm delighted to have somehow narratively escaped it. But the
ひどい
situation is to
顔だ。
progress. What I said,
冥界の
what
悪鬼
I
にで
said I
も
wanted
出
to
く
know
わ
who
した
Gilgamesh
か。
is, though.
はたまた最低を待つ罪人か。悪趣味な夢に浸っていた結果か。どうだ、その萎えた魂に俺の名を口にする気骨は残っているか。
Melanie's off. Wait, he just left the master and started roaming around on his own.
「これはいなこと。俺は間違いなく貴様のサーバントだぞ。苦楽に付き合い、戦いを肩代わりし、顛末を楽しむ。これをサーバントと呼ばず何という。もっとも通常の契約関係とも違うがな。俺は貴様の思想、貴様の価値観に毛ほどの興味もない。単に貴様という人間を干渉するだけだ。貴様にとっては俺は頼り立てまつるもの。それ以外の何者でもない。間違っても味方などと思わぬことだ。ま、安心するがいい。今のところ貴様の置かれた立場は面白い。この月の裏側にいるうちは貴様のサーバントとして力を振るおうともさ。俺の言葉だ。信じるがよい。
Right, so, as for now, we only have, right, the thing's still closed, there's the QR, oh, so let me talk to Anderson, I think he doesn't have the, let me see, nope, nothing. Alright, I think it's the next chapter, we'll have comments on Gilgamesh and whatnot, so yeah. For now, Taiga isn't here as well, so let's just go explore the labyrinth. Hey, Sakura. As soon as I leave the student council building, Sakura stops me to talk. Maybe she wants to see me off? Her? Judging by her manner of speaking, her must report to the labyrinth ruler. No, the cause of the dilemma, it sounds like. Maybe Sakura knows who our enemy is?
ほう、いい目をするではないか。ようやく片目が開いたところか。だが、当然覚悟はあろうな。王に不審の眼差しを向けたのだ。意見があるのだろう。命をかけて物申してみよ。なるほど。つまり、俺との契約を断つというのだな。
An unknown arena constructed in the far side of the moon. Is there really something waiting for us? So Gilgamesh gives off a little bit, foreshadowing a little
俺が拾
remarks
った
here and there.
命だ。俺が捨てるのも自由であろう。
Not
特
really.
冥府に戻るがよい。
He does these remarks. Some are more obvious than others. But yeah, that's why generally I don't recommend starting with Gilgamesh. He's very different than the other ones.
まった
Even
く
the normal
俺の
routes,
打
so
人
yeah.
も極まったか。 この程度の妄言で目を
Into
覚
the
ます
first
な
floor
ど
we go.
眠りにすら空いたと見える。
Escape from the new moon. I sense myself descending into an abyss. After the feeling of a drowsy intoxication wears off, we find ourselves in a strange space. Our first sight was that of the setting sun against the horizon, and towering castle spires all around us. I can't see the ground. A path extends before us like a strutting thread.
ほ
The smell
う
of iron blending in with the breeze, as if sustaining the sublime scenery is an unconcealable scent of blood. Signal confirmed. Can you hear me, Hakuno? This is in council room. Currently, our resources are set to prioritize the safeguarding of our digital shell,
急須
Hakuno.
猫を噛
Though
む
we
と
call
い
it
う
an
の
arena,
は
I said
お前の国の
that
こ
there
とわ
is
ざ
the
だ
far
っ
side of
た。
the moon, a null realm
窮地に
formed
陥
out
れ
of
ばネズ
imaginary
ミで
numbers.
さえ敵
By
に
measuring
挑
every
む
number that
のか。
composes you, we're preventing the collapse of your significance,
良い
Hakuno.
ぞ。
The
その目
transmission
を
from
許
Leo is
そ
all
う。
clear. Only if number
最
measurement
低
collapse
限
of
ではある
significance
が、
mean so long as
俺の
they're
マスタ
monitoring
ー
me
と
from
し
the
ての
student
資格
council,
はある
my
よう
position
だ。
won't be lost.
何しろ、俺
Yes,
が
to
何
make a
者で
simple
あるかも
comparison,
知ら
here
ず、
underwater,
3
please
つ
think
の
of us
霊
as
児
giving
を
you up
捧
to
げ
the
た
brief,
アホだ
Shami.
からな。
The monitoring sensors
や
are
ることな
perfect.
すこと、
Though we can't
万事
scan the
におい
central
て
labyrinth,
滑
we
稽だ
can
ろうさ。
substitute you as a monitoring device to survey the surroundings. The labyrinth has a structure for an arena. Huh? Now, what are those biosigns? Biosigns reading all across the labyrinth. Biosigns. Basically, there are humans in the labyrinth who entered before us. No, since the gate is only just built, the life forms should be inside the labyrinth. But if there are, that means
とはいえ、
they're in the second
貴
labyrinth
様
from
の
the
気
start.
持
Because
ち
the
を
victims
く
who
ま
couldn't
んで
escape
も
the real
ない。
school building.
無知には
That's fine
呆れ
for
る
them
ばか
thing.
りだ
But
が、
how strange.
貴様も訳ありのようだ。
I can't read any IDs. I'm sorry, currently these biosigns
よ
are
し。
unknown. Kishitami, can you please
俺が何者であるか、好きに詮索する自由を許す。
enemy readings in the area. That said, all we can do
時
now is fix
間を
the
見
camera
つ
on you
け
and monitor your
それな
situation.
りに
So
探る
please
が
take
いい。
every precaution. If things
神
become
明が
dangerous,
分かってい
please
る
return at
のだ。
once.
俺の
As
神
I
話を
said,
知
we're
るのは
maintaining
た
the
やすかろ
staircase
う。
between your current location and the student council building right now. If you experience any peril, head back now. Then please explore the area. I've been listening, so this is what the arena place.
わからぬか。
A rough design, but also
己
fine
が無
testing
知
and
を
measure.
認め改めようとする国旗心を持って
Now,
今
set
の
your
冒
medical
涜は
energy. Let's embark
信
on the long-awaited
玄として
hunting.
聞
Be
き
sure to
届け
report.
ると
Gilgamesh
言っ
boldly gazed
た
over
の
the arena
だ。
without shred of fear. My foot trembles out of nervousness.
そら
Get back
何を
to
している。
hardly, tell
俺を
that
連れて
to
探
Mike.
索を始めるのだろう。
No matter where I look, I'm the follower here.
今貴様は状況を知らねば決断できないと進言したのだ。
Maybe because of this unnerving,
ここに留まっている理由はあるまい。
face of anything. My anxiety gradually mounts. I understand that Gilgamesh and I are in the same boat. Will I be able to handle a servant who's so severely egotistical? We'll be fine. We are gonna hear his annoying little footsteps the whole time, which, it's something we have to live with. Oh, it's an enemy program. How can you remember how to fight?
今の貴様に俺から語ることはない。
Yeah, skip the
まずは
tutorial.
己の証を立てることから始めよう。俺の話はその後だ。とは言っても、貴様にそこまでの見どころがあるかは望み薄だがな。ボン。
Yeah, that's basically. That's the reason why we have to tell him what to do. He doesn't really want to think. He has no skills right now, and this is the battle anyway, so.
ん？勝手に出歩かれると困る？聖杯戦争のセオリーを守れ？とにかく姿だけは消してくれ。そういえば、そんな取り決めだったな。しかし、記憶を失ってい
He's weak
な
as
が
shit
ら
right、now. That's what he
よ
means.
くもそんなことだけは覚えてい
Gilgamesh
るも
acting
のだ。
strange. After defeating this hostile program so gallantly,
呆れ
all
た
I see
ぞ。
is a look at defeat.
まさかたった1分で俺の予想を覆すとは。律儀で強良な娘だな、貴様は。
That was him weakened? Wait, doesn't that mean we're in a pinch? Why is the servant even more smug than usual? what on earth is he saying? I understand what he means, but there's no way I can just say, sure, okay. Resting on such a resting so much lower than his level, he's pushing his rehabilitation into his master. And we're saying I'm supposed to consider all that toil and honor.
気をつけてください。迷宮の中は彼女の領域です。
Something we can bond over, I guess.
もし出会ってしまったら、絶対に逆らったりしないよう
that
に。
kind of common ground. Actually, I wonder what's been going on with this servant recently. As soon as I think he's maybe heartless by nature, he starts cheerfully talking about how weak he is, and now he's not even getting angry. The Golden King who answered my call within the depths of the abyss, Gilgamesh, doesn't seem like he'll be able to learn about his servant's nature through the ordinary means.
危なくなったらすぐに帰ってきてください。
Yeah, because he wasn't resting for 2,000 years.
なるほどな。あれは急行車を司る AI だ。校舎の外では何の力もないのだろう。しかし思わせぶりなセリフではないか。あの女、この先に待つものを知っていながら黙っているらしい。ムーンセルの取り決めであろう。味方ではあるものの AI としての規律からは逸脱できない。結果真実を語れず、人間に信用されないまま道具として使い潰される。まさに人形の悲哀というやつだ。だが同情などしてやるなよ。お前たちは旧校舎の囚人だが、あの女は月の囚人。せいぜいうまく使ってやるがいい。
Yep, we'll have to wait like, what, 5, 6 chapters after that for that, but it's fine. He's strong enough that we don't really need it. Yeah, yeah. Where is their good fortune?
Stop.
It's a bonding exercise, I guess. Gilgamesh nods approvingly at Leo's words. I feel strange that Leo knows more details about Gilgamesh and Hakushi than myself, given my hazy memory. Can't let us help me though. Anyway, let's press on. Indeed. Put a good old save here. Might as well just equip our stuff. Really doesn't need to just put this on. Let me see. Base spread, Mystic Coat for healing, and the Exorcist for strike. There we go. No, we don't particularly need that since these guys are all pretty easy to deal with. So just do this. Lose the winds. Or loose the winds, whatever you want to call it. Inflicts physical damage on an enemy. Really simple.
ほう。
And he's off. Yeah, I know how to use items. I have a few of them, not many. Anyways, here we are.
では始めるか。
A sturdy door blocks our way. It looks like the arena continues past this door, though.
見たことのない扉ですね。材質はブラックアイス型プログラム。セキュリティレベルはスター。さくら、何ですかこのスターという記号は。
私も初めて見ました。セキュリティレベルはサーバントのパラメーターと同じものです。最も強いセキュリティレベルは A、弱いものは E、例外として EX がありますけど、スターなんてカテゴリーはありません。待ってください。映像を解析します。これだけ視覚データがあるなら、ここからでもスキャニングして。嘘、カウントがオーバーしているんじゃなくて数値にすることができない。ありえません。ムーンセルのライブラリにもない新種の防壁なんて。
Sakura shrieks in astonishment. From her perspective as a Mooncell AI, the door goes against common sense. No, apparently it's on a level that shouldn't exist.
その防壁については後だ。周囲の量子が大きく揺らいでいる。用心しろ。俺の勘だが、おそらく。
Julius? The comms cut out midway. The voices from this encounter room drowned out by a sandstorm-like interference. Don't reach me. There.
そこまでよ、三流マスターとその下僕。スカンピーのくせに人の心をまじまじと見ないでくださる？
I suddenly hear a voice and turn around, but no one's behind me. Where's the voice coming from? No, more importantly, this voice. If I recall correctly. Hey, Rin.
ようこそ私の城へ。これっぽっちも嬉しくないけど歓迎だけはしてあげる。
この墓標のごとき城が住まいというか、よほどの浪費家と見える。貴様の知り合いか？
Yep, you got it right in the head. Yeah, she's really supposed to come. She was one of the masters participating in the Holy Grail War, a witch of spectacular ability and true to win. However, by the way she spoke just now, sounds like she's the ruler of this labyrinth.
まるでじゃないわ。まさしくよ。相変わらず気の抜けた子ね。
その評価には同意しよう。しかし間抜け面は貴様も同様だぞ女。今この無様な迷宮の主を名乗ったか？
そうだって言ってるじゃない。私はこの城のクイーンにしてムーンセルの新しい支配者。そう、しぶとく生き残ったあなたたちを管理支配する月の女王様とお呼びなさい。
これだから女というものは俺が言うべきことではないが、友は厳選するものだ。あれは特にひどい。
Considering she's a possible vessel for Ishtar, of course you really wouldn't like her. Unexpected criticism from the King of Heroes. That aside, the Rain is the Queen of the Moon? Stubbornly survived in reference to Leo and me. I guess she's saying she controls the rules over us?
そっちの考えもお見通しよ。月の裏側から出たいんでしょ。だから唯一の出口であるこの迷宮にやってきた。でも残念、絶対に出してあげないから。 大体表に戻ってどうするの？あなたの実力じゃせいぜい2回戦止まり。すぐにやられて死んじゃうだけよ。それとも自分から死にたい趣味なわけ？そういうことならここで私がいただいても OK よね。
Unbelievable. Even for me, one of my hazy memories, Rin's characteristic behavior comes as a huge shock. Rin did believe in meritocracy, but she had honesty and integrity. Why would my rival, someone who's dependable and more dependable than anyone, have such a cold air about her now?
ほんとバカなんだから。おとなしく校舎に隠れていればいいのに、のこのこと亀みたいにやってきたんだもの。まさにカモネギ丸かじりよ。この城は私たちの城。入ったものは私たちの所有物よ。板一文見逃さないから覚悟なさい。
Rin is serious. While licking her lips, she raised her arm threateningly. I see the proof for her being a master. Command seals.
あれもマスターか。聖杯戦争の質も落ちたものだ。構えよ。サーバント戦だぞ。
ご名答。さあ出番よラッサ。
Lancer? That young girl with the red hair? Sure, Rin's servant was in fact a Lancer, but this is kind of different from what I remember.
血に酔った殺人鬼まで英霊扱いか。落ちたのはマスターの質だけではないようだ。
Again, Gilgamesh just
創
spoiling
世
her
乱
character.
造も極まったわ。
Gilgamesh just spoiling her character before she even says anything.
いいじゃない。気に入ったわ。これが今回のエクセレントなメインディッシュというわけ。退屈な生贄にも飽きてきたところだし、この子たちならいい声を聞かせてくれそう。
I don't want to be considerate, but when she talks about me,
豚を豚と呼んで何がいけないの？むしろ誇りに思いなさい。この私に名前を呼ばれるのよ。絶頂ぐらいしなさいよ。ほら早くブヒーって泣いて。泣きなさい。泣けってば。泣いてください。泣かないの？嘘。どういうことよ。この世界なら何でも私の思い通りになるって言ってたのに。話が違うじゃないマネージャー。もう頭痛が止まらないわ。
the servant starts tearing her own hair. She's been spewing nonsense, but her eyes are filled with madness. Even a novice like myself can tell this red girl has defeated countless servants. Gilgamesh can probably detect the weft of blood coming from Lancer better than I can.
ちょっとランさん落ち着いて。たまたまあいつらが言うことを聞かないのはたまたまだってば。っていうかぶっ刺せば全て解決よ。あなたの槍で貫かれれば誰だって泣くもの、物理的に。そうだったわ。さすがねリン。あなたのそういう切れるところ味方ながら恐ろしいわ。それはこっちのセリフよランサー。本当はバーサーカーなんじゃないかって疑うくらい頼もしい感触持ちだし。褒めてもお金はあげないわよリン。そっちこそ今日も目いっぱいただ働きしてもらうわ。その切り返し最高。楽しいわねリン。株で大失敗した時ぐらい楽しいわ。
開いた口を塞ぐがよい。何も驚くに値せんだろう。マスターとサーバントは似た者同士というしな。
And of course, there's no time to be spent. Honestly, I want to pretend like I saw nothing and just leave, but that servant's strength and bloodlust are the real deal. What do we do? Should we fight or run? retreat. Even with Gilgamesh powered down, we have no chance. So get out of here.
それでよい。本来なら八つ咲きにしても飽き足らぬ指示だが、小兵は小兵らしく生にしがみつくがよい。
Buddy, you know full well you'd be completely annihilated if you fought her now. I agree with my servant. If all else fails to treat or something like that, we know our opponent's abilities who they are, and more are stats reduced. Challenging them here won't accomplish anything. Besides, while hard to believe, Rin and Lancer are so busy laughing that they don't notice what we're doing. Slowly, quietly, we retreat until we're sufficiently far enough that they make a break for it. There we go.
あれランサーカモネギはもしかしてもう倒しちゃったはあ私一歩も動いてないわよっていないわねリンあなたバカじゃないのあんたにだけは言われたくないわよ
We run through the labyrinth, putting Rin and that Red Lancer's voice behind us. They don't seem to be chasing us, but this brings two new mysteries. The door blocking our way and the completely changed Rin Tosaka. From the way Rin spoke, she's the ruler of this labyrinth and the mastermind who trapped us in the school building. Just wonder what happened to her, I wonder. Hey, Julius. Oh, we finally connected. What can happen?
申し訳ありません。
Just now, there was an odd jamming. It seems like some sort of singing voice was obstructing our voice channel. However, we are getting all your visuals. We have confirmation of Mitosaka and her servant. We'll immediately prepare some countermeasures for the wall and the jamming. Please rest for now, Hakuno.
報告します
Good work, Shinami. I used my administrative privileges to create my room for you. Please use it. It's located at the back of the second floor. It's just been adjusted to cut off all monitoring and fully private room. Our calls are still, will still go through, but other than that, it's okay to sleep in as much as you like. Hey, Julius. So you're back. As you heard from the student council, return to the second floor as my room and rest. The school is currently under maintenance. It is an old school model. After all, we can just let it end up like the near side school. System is down except for one room and NPCs who are forced to sleep. So hurry back and get some rest too. We don't have fast travel active yet, so we have to go there manually. The good old fashion way. Open up. And of course he gets a fancy chair for himself and we get to sleep on the floor. I think the private rooms are prepared for us. Space totally for just my servant and me. Outside the window it's nighttime. It must be proof that we're connected to the school building right now. We're not connected, I mean. Here we can talk about things we don't want others listening to.
みすぼらしい部屋だ。王が身を預ける寝所とは程遠いが、貴様には相応の場所よな。だがまあ、安宿にて悪態をつくのも旅の醍醐味だ。よいぞ。俺に椅子は俺が使おう。貴様はその部屋の隅にあるいい感じの四角で膝を抱えて眠るがよい。
Now, okay then. Now then, the old me wouldn't probably obey him and his haughty attitude unwillingly. But things are different now. As far as his fighting goes, the king of heroes stock has crashed. Like, what's up with those stats? I won't rest easy unless I at least mention this. It's a matter of life or death for me after all. I take a deep breath once again, gather up all my courage, look straight at Gilgamesh, and... What's the deal, the king of zero fraud?
察せよ。
You can guess me, just spill it out already. Leo said Gilgamesh is an extraordinary servant, but if that's extraordinary, then the moon sales market is going to crash and make the oil price look like a joke. Anecdotes about Gilgamesh's side, I can't accept this unless he explains why he became so weak.
確かに弱体化の経緯だけは俺のみが知る事情であったな。仕方あるまい。しばし待て。
Gilgamesh shed and snapped his fingers. At that moment, a ripple undulated in the air, porcelain-like objects appeared. Anyways, look at it, so wine in wine glasses.
何話は単純だ。俺は他の英霊どもと同様にサーバントとして権限した。 ムーンセルが催す聖杯戦争に参加しろという題目の上にな。だが俺は強力すぎた。ムーンセルが欲するのは最強のマスターではなく、最後に残るマスターだ。初めから結果を確定させてしまう俺はこの聖杯戦争には向かぬ。故に月の裏側に封印された。
Huh? So just like us, he was trapped there too.
たわけ、俺と貴様らを同列に並べるな。俺は自らこちらに踏み入ったのだ。7人の魔術師による乱戦ではなく、128人の勝ち抜け形式とは笑わせる。一言で言えば欲望の味が薄い。俺にとって表側の聖杯戦争など退屈極まる。裏切り、策謀、徒労のない群像劇など俺の舌に合わぬ。故に俺は表側に見切りをつけた。月の裏側の暗闇は人間の悪性情報を閉じ込めたものだ。そのよどみ濁りは原初の混沌に近いちょうど良い静けさでもある。なので
He plunged into that sky of darkness out of his own volition, or one could say he yielded himself to a peaceful sleep. This servant is the recreation of heroic spirit who performed great feats. Though his human nature is far from the norm, this man is a totally different level. Sleeping within that darkness means losing oneself. Normal heroic spirit probably have to stay awake and never sleeping so they can maintain their self. Yet this man did not harm his self while staying asleep. Truly, he wouldn't die even if you just killed him. Haha, very funny.
だが少しばかり眠りすぎたようだ。何しろ1000年、いや永遠に近い時間、体を虚無に預けたのだ。俺の魂が薄まることはないが、性能が錆びきるのは仕方あるまい。俺の弱体化はそういうことだ。まあ良いではないか。そのおかげで貴様は助かったのだ。地獄に仏も貴様の国のことわざだったな。謹んで俺のリハビリに励め。良い機会だ。俺も弱き者の立場とやらを楽しむとしよう。
He says it's dumping his own problems on someone else. I still can't get the grasp of who he really is, but this undoubtedly is Gilgamesh's true nature. A heroic spirit who flat out rejects the Holy Grail War, calling it foolish, no one's allies, unreliant and as on anyone, a self-centered servant. Maybe that's why he made a contract with a novice wizard like myself.
そういう貴様はどうなのだ。記憶は戻ったか。
Nope.
表の聖杯戦争だけではない。聖杯戦争に参加する以前の記憶すら失っているというではないか。その割には落ち着いているようだが。
Calm? Of course not. Not remembering who I am terrifies me. It's just that the situation is too bizarre to worry about that right now.
そうか。それほどに表側に戻りたいか。では改めて念押しをしておかねばな。俺は表側に興味はない。脱出するという目的はお前たちだけのものだ。だがその目的が果たされた時、お前は死ぬ。表側に戻った瞬間こそお前の生の終焉となるのだ。
Perish? Me? I don't understand what he means. My one and only hope is to return to the new side. What does that have to do with that?
決まっていいよ。
Yep.
お前には霊樹がない。聖杯戦争に戻った時、お前はマスターとみなされずムーンセルに処理される。まあ霊樹がなくともサーバントさえ残っていれば戦いは続けられるが、宣言した通り俺は表側には出向かぬ。結果お前は表側に帰還した時点で霊樹もサーバントもいないウィザードとなる。次の対戦相手に殺されるだけの命だ。そらどうあれ死の運命しか待っていまい。お前はこれから 自らの死期を早めるために戦うというわけだ。
With a cruel smile, Gilgamesh speaks of a hopeless reality. Upon realizing it, I grip my left hand tightly, now deprived of the command seals. I can't believe it. Now I've come to realize the gravity of it all. The moment I had used up all of my command seals, I ended up sacrificing my very life to the servant.
そう暗い顔をするな。全く希望がないわけではないぞ。例えば表側に帰還した後、他のマスターから霊樹を奪い新たなサーバントを得ればよい。あるいはここで俺を上回る力を獲得し、名実ともにサーバントとして使役するというのもある。せいぜいあがくがよい。俺はその様を魚に楽しむ。退屈せぬうちは付き合ってやろう。無論いつ契約を切るかは俺の自由だ。夢、俺の機嫌を損ねるなと言いたいところだが、それでは話にならんな。凡夫である貴様に万全は求めぬ。できない者にできないことをやれというほど酒が回っているわけでもない。契約を切る自由だけは貴様にやろう。全てを諦めた時、ただ一言告げるがいい。もう何も残っていないと。
There's nothing left. While I was in the darkness, that's the one thing I chose not to say, even up until the very end. What a false servant this guy is. He laughs, saying that the time will come when Haguro Kishami will speak those words she refused to speak. And anyways, why would I ever sever our contract? Gilgamesh will probably kill Haguro Kishami. He's not fighting for Haguro Kishinami's sake. He's a demon who accepts a contract to save Haguro Kishinami's story. That being the case, the instant Haguro Kishinami gives up, I'll become useless to him.
いいぞうだ。ようやくらしい顔をするようになった。そうでなくては付き合いがいがない。では明日に備えて休むがいい。この事件は根が深い。休息なくして生存は難しかろう。そして忘れるな。これは俺の戦いではない。お前の戦いだ。それを肝に銘じておくのだな。
Gilgamesh's words etched into my mind. The golden servant emphasizes this to me. This is Haguro Kishinami's battle. This is odd. This is a plain statement, but it takes a load off me. This is my fight only. Flipping that logic, it also means that I should act however I please. Though I'm sure he says that to make me feel better. I get the feeling this arrogant servant isn't so bad. I can't trust his character, but I can rely on him for battle, keeping that hunch in mind to fall asleep. Saving up indeed. I woke up with the ringing sound, like an alarm clock. It's a call from the student council room. Waking up after getting plenty of sleep, I see the school is in sunset, so this school really doesn't have any concept of day or night, it seems.
目は覚めたか。王より目覚めが遅いとは呆れた高顔さよな。でどうだ。月の裏側から脱出するという目的に変更はないのか。
Going back to the near side is like return so I can die. More of that, though, I would be like to say I wasn't absolutely terrified. Yeah, my goal stays the same nonetheless. After all, I yelled out that I won't quit, and I summoned this servant. Thus stopping here would be a mistake. People die sooner or later, it's only a matter of time, so what's important isn't how long we live, but what we leave behind. I feel my head throb. There was something just now, as if I saw part of my hazy memory.
青臭い理想論だが、達観よりは見応えがある。お前は強がっている方が様になるな。よい。ではその通りにするがよい。俺も二度と確認はせぬ。貴様は貴様の信念に溺れるがいい。そら、生徒会室からの呼び出しだ。 迷宮の解析が済んだのだろう。あの赤い女の話を聞きに行こうではないか。
Gilgamesh heads off on his own again. I chase after him in a flutter, but it seems like he's in somewhat of a good mood this morning. Alright, let's see. Let's go back in my room, check something.
貴様の場所はその隅だ。どうした？俺との契約を切る気にでもなったか？よいぞ。一言あればいつでも首を落としてやろう。なんだ、違うのか。では早々に迷宮探索に戻るがいい。このような納屋、戦いの後で休む程度しか使い道がないのだからな。
That's pretty much it. Let's take a look at information matrix. We got some new stuff. Just the yeah, we already saw this one. Didn't really need to do that. Gilgamesh. We will be getting new info on him later on, so that's pretty much that. He is the last thing, right? Anyways, let's go to the student council room.
.早速ですが前回のおさらいを。まずは初期代理の兄さんからどうぞ。
迷宮探索の成果は2つ。1つは未知のルーチンで作られた防護扉の発見だ。あの後記録したデータを元に解析したが、プログラムを読むことさえできなかった。レオンにできないということは他の誰にもできないということだ。あの扉のハッキングは不可能だろう。
兄さん、それ大げさじゃないですか。僕はお手上げでしたけど、他の人ならあっさり解けるかもしれませんよ。
まあ可能性はゼロではないが、生徒会はあの扉をシールドと呼称。今後はシールドの突破が最優先課題となる。
実際シールドを抜けないと先には進めませんからね。では会計代理のガウェイン、どうぞ。
あなたが遭遇した遠坂凛とそのサーバントについて分析結果を伝えます。結論から言って遠坂凛は本物です。彼女の
いや、あそこまでなんでもない。続けてくれ。
彼女は月の女王を名乗り、彼女を捕らえようとしました。我々のことを生き残りとも。理由は分かりませんが、彼女がこの事態の原因であり、我々を閉じ込めている敵と見て間違いないでしょう。遠坂凛のサーバントはランサー。これも我々の記憶通りです。多少の差異はありましたが。
いや、ガウェイン卿、さすがにそれは。
ユリウス、レオの結論に何か異論が？
続けてくれ。確かにどうあれ倒さねばならない相手だ。中身がどうだのはさまつな問題だった。
それでこそユリウスです。では続きを。ランサーはサーバントとしてそれほど強力ではありません。せいぜい B プラスから A クラスです。油断しなければ十分に撃破できる相手かと。
Wayne may have stated that nonchalantly, but a B plus to an A servant is top class. This is what's stuck with the standards proj you have.
また通信を妨害したのはランサーの特殊スキルであることも判明しました。ランサーの出自、宝具は不明ですが、妨害に関しては有効な周波数を複数用意しましたので、今後は対応できるかと。
完璧です。 さすがですね、ガフェイン。騎士として戦うだけでなく、魔術、電子戦の素養まであるとは。
いえ、これも騎士のたしなみ。政権の担い手だからといってそれだけにあぐらをかくのはどうかと。王ならともかく騎士は政権をぶっ破するだけの簡単な仕事ではありませんから。
さて、現状この2点が僕たちの前に立ちふさがっている問題です。質問はありませんね。
はい、会長、小生の出番はいかが。
ないようなので話を進めます。女王を名乗ったミス遠坂とランサーに関してはまだ情報が足りませんが、戦力さえ増強できれば十分に対応可能でしょう。問題はシールドです。こちらは明確な方針のもとかからないと打開はできないでしょう。ですので摂政員キアラさんにこのデータを渡してきていただけますか。
It has to be the data to the shield. I don't mind passing this along to Kiara, but I wonder why is it for her?
どうしても何も可能性の話です。現状僕たちでは解析できないのなら他の方に当たってみるべきでしょう。彼女が風聞通りの方なら非合法の防壁破りを知っているかもしれないという期待はありますが。
Rumor about Kiara? What in the world is that about?
よろしくお願いします。僕と彼女では話が成立しません。価値観と立場が違いすぎて。
摂政院、はて、どこかで聞いた覚えが。なんだこの頭痛は。頭が割れる。なんたること。その名を思い出そうとすると小生どうにかなっちゃいそうである。
Alright, buddy. I'll let Gat to do his thing. Nothing else is going on, so I'll try a meeting with Kiara. Alright, off we go. Still getting fast travel, so we have to go down the road. It's very straightforward, chapter 1. We can't really do much. The vendor isn't here yet. Just it's very straightforward. It's basically the tutorial.
おや、深刻なお顔ですのね。未知のアリーナに侵入したと聞きましたが、そこで何かあったのですか？
I tell Kiara about what occurred in the Sacral Labyrinth. About how, with the backup of the student council, we forayed into that unknown arena, I mean. About how we obstructed by the mysterious wall and met Rin.
なんということでしょう。私が自らの力不足でいじいじと壁のシミを数えている間にそんなことが。ですが私安心しました。桜迷宮だなんておとなしい顔なのにお盛んなのですね。
Kiara grasps her hand together while blushing. Why?
だってさくらさんの中に大勢で強引に入るなんて、それも初めてだったのでしょ。そんな荒事を面と向かってお話しされては私も女ですから。
I'm changing my opinion of her. She may actually be quite the oddball.
は？そういう話ではない？桜迷宮というのはアリーナの名前？ごめんなさい。身勝手な妄想を聞かせてしまいました。そうですよね。あなたに限ってそんな。
I wonder if Kiara has any adept knowledge of what sex is at all. Putting that aside, I hand over the shield data I got from Leo. I explained the situation to Kiara and asked for her advice. Any little details she might think of will help. And then...
拝見させていただきました。これは解けません。 いえ、解いてはいけないものです。
Kiara Seshuin stares straight at me and rebukes me for trying to destroy the shield.
ですが、そう言っていられる場合ではありませんね。このデータの方に、その遠坂凛さんという方は何か言っていませんでしたか？その扉に触れたら許さない、デリカシーに欠ける女性の敵、悔しいけど感じてしまうとか。
I recall the conversation with Rin. Now that I think about it, don't look into someone's heart. I think she said something like to that effect.
やはりそうでしたか。この防壁は秩序だってロジックでできたものではありません。これは人の感情、見せられない本性、属性を実体化させた心の壁です。要は秘密を守る心の働きですね。地上ではサイコセラピーの際、患者の精神にダイブして苦しみの原因を取り除く医療法があるのですが、その際高い確率でこの壁は現れます。疑似量子化したウィザードを追い返す、あるいは消滅させる最も危険な防壁。レオさんは医療、臨床心理学には疎いのでしょう。わからないのは無理もありませんわね。とはいえ、これほどの規模と強度のものは私も初めて見ました。
Mental wall. Is that what that shield really is? Rin said the arena was her castle, which means the wall is Rin's self-defensive mind. Beyond it lies Rin's secrets.
秘密を守る壁ときたか。錠前がないのでは俺の王立権も効果は発揮できんな。
こうなっては仕方ありません。心の壁、シールドを壊すことは反対ですが、であれば荒療治も必要でしょう。微力ながら私もご協力いたしましょう。先に生徒会室に向かってください。人の心のほどき方、私流でよければ手ほどきいたしましょう。
Kiara, who had no intention to before, now tells me that she'll help deal with the shield. I can't just say this means better than expected. I'll go report to Leo in the student council room. Alright, off we go. Welcome back, Hakuno. Did Kiara tell you anything that may have led to a clue? Our report about to turn out to be more than just a clue, but what the shield really is. Though surprisingly not in understanding. Kiara is right. We study psychology, but all it amounts to is information. Even if I could gauge the darkness in that person's mind, I probably couldn't do anything to alleviate it.
Leo.
What are you saying, Leo? Your brilliance is the light of the sun. Facing you would dispel anyone's darkness. Thank you, Gawain. I'll keep that in mind. Unlike the one-sided faith, I am aiming for a more human salvation. Leo looks a little lonely in saying that. Suddenly, a faint memory crosses my mind. It certainly was the sun illuminating all. He held a nightly sanctity and would dispel any and all wickedness, even emotions. However, that won't solve the root of the problem. The salvation that merely illuminates once that sun is set, those left behind have only darkness left to sink into. In his final moments, will he realize that this is his limitation, his challenge? Take care. Pardon me, I'm Kiara Seshuin, here to say— Oh, how very summer it is in here. Even I feel awkward about intruding on a secret boys meeting. If now's not a good time, I could return later. It's okay, we're just waiting for you, Kiara. Without further delay, please teach us a way to destroy that shield. Yes, please leave it to me. Although about all I can provide is an explanation and a transfer. Transfer? Does this mean you already have something which will effectively counter it? Yes, we'll get to that soon. First, I'll start by explaining what this mental wall is. Destroying the wall of the heart is difficult. A wall is not something to be destroyed, but to be understood. Think of it like that. Understanding, you say, doesn't mean sweeping away the few troubles in one's mind, does it? No, it means seeing through the hidden nature of the working of Rin Tosaka's mind and grasping it. Speak with her, battle with her, observe her, obtain her secrets. They all serve as a key to opening the door. To know one's enemy, who one crosses blades with them, laying one and the other bare. Is that what you mean? Hardly. I won't learn a damn thing like that. Seshuin, the lip service may work on Earth, but this is a battlefield. We need solutions. Of course, I know. The mind's workings and spiritual reactions are usually measured through oscillating and brainwaves. To measure the metaphysical, the observer themselves must also become a being composed of mainly mind and spirit. Just as a far goal of religions seek, without the third eye, the eye which sees not external but internal forms, one cannot see minds. This is something that normally requires a great deal of practice, but we're in an emergency, aren't we? I shall bequeath you with a pale imitation of the 5 Meditations program, 8th school version. Oh, it's not that special of a technique, it just finds openings in a person's mind and extracts dregs they don't even know. 5 meditations, you say? There are 5 basic meditations for severing worldly desires. Balance of body, compassion, dependence, origination, phenomenal world, and meaningful mindful breathing. Well, now, Pescato, you're well versed in Buddhism too, thanks for explaining. Of course, brilliant, Leo. I agree, I'm a greater laundry drifting on the gauges, however, the thing about minds. You're going to say it will be quite difficult to find, yes? Yep, correct, my good lady. Hidden secrets are carnal desires. To attain nirvana, one engages in self-awareness. Sure, that makes sense. But the thing is, that road is for facing one's own carnal desires. Looking into another's desires makes no sense. Certainly so. However, Rin Tosaka is different from what she used to be, yes? I took a vow to save all who are lost. I wouldn't have suggested if it were not for those circumstances, Mr. Enlightened Monk. Yes, call me not alright, but a shamana. I am Monjigato and still training, you see. It's time for a bathroom break. I just remembered some business I have, so excuse me. And off he goes. Looks like Gato really struggles with dealing with Kiara. With a dissatisfied and troubled look on his face, he leaves the room while muttering sutras like the, alright, I'm not gonna try that one. Let's return to the topic at hand with the 5 meditations. Can we see through Rin Tosaka's mind? Rather than see through, it extracts affected areas. The 5 meditations is a medical program. It detects the patient's scars and purges them of the dregs within them. That shield is a mental wall that keeps secrets safe, so if the secrets are known, the keeping part loses its meaning. If a wall of the heart is the disease, then the 5 meditations is a vaccine. Thinking of it like that will suffice. I see. I get the theory now. Let's install the 5 meditations to analyze and monitor Miss Tosaka. I will observe the working of her mind. Once it deduces Miss Tosaka's secrets, it will physically impact and extract them too, am I right? Yes. Naturally, you must have Kishinami do her best to gathering the patient's data. I will correct you on one thing, and we want to install it in this room, but in Hakuno herself. Huh? Installing a technique onto me. I've never experienced that before, but it's not that crazy. In cyberspace, bodies are composed of quasi-spirituals. It must be possible to install a program attaching new functionality, a master's codecast to go by that same theory. If there's anything to worry about, it's the procedure's volume. Powerful software will harm one's personality. Will my body be able to handle the increased load on the emotion observing technique that I've never seen or heard of before? I do object to this. Kishinami mustn't be burdened with such risk. An AI like myself is capable of handling external software. Expanding the functions is typically forbidden, but this is urgent. I can't ignore the Mooncel's rules. Everyone's taken aback by Sakura's sudden outburst. Of course I'm surprised, but even Liu, Julius, and Gawain are blinking their eyes in wonder. Only Kara is unmoved. With calm eyes, she smiles at Sakura. Why do you say so? Huh? Even for exceptions, you must uphold the Mooncel's rules to the utmost, no? I'm asking why you decided otherwise. Because my duty is to manage everyone's health. Outside the Holy Grail, where I can't allow Kishinami to do anything dangerous. So that's why, even if you're reasoning, then I can be at ease. Still, you won't do. Only humans can read emotions, Sakura. Even if you can observe, you can't comprehend. Moreover, is Hakuno not the one who will confront Rin? Only she can do this. Does anyone else desire to object? If not, then Hakuno, come over here. Please close your eyes for a moment. I'll now bequeath you within a portion of the 5 meditations. Don't worry, it won't be a burden on your soul. It's only about as heavy as the command seal, so relax. I have no right to refuse because right now this technique is the only way to break through the shield. Doing what she said, I shut my eyes and lift myself up. And then... Oh god, she's clipping right through me. What the hell are you two doing? Now this is unexpected. Brother, start recording. Quick, quick. Use camera 4. Camera 4. So bold in public. Ah, that hand around her waist is a flutter over a swan or a stake rolled around a Palo Santo tree. Thank you for your patience. I believe I have safely transferred the 5 meditations onto you, Hakuno. What? I turned to everyone in the student council room, looking to them with some explanation to what just happened. Lee was grinning, giving me a thumbs up. Julius is blatantly avoiding eye contact. Gawain gives Kiara a bow, babbling about how she made a passing good cheer. Thank you very much, Kiara, in more ways than one. Now that Hakuno has been offended with a new skill, right? Yeah, since Hakuno is a rather feisty one, I had narrowly almost failed. More ways than one? What does that mean? In feisty, of course I'll put up a fight. What a total blunder. I was frantically trying to push away with my hands, but far from getting away, Kara had me tighter the more I pushed. Feeling like she was coiling around me. I ended up at her mercy. How well present is indicated by that the lady its source desires help. The rest depends on Hakuno's efforts. What efforts need to be made exactly? The details are not important as long as she gets Rin feeling enthused. Make a girl feel gladness, hatred, joy, fear, whatever pleases her will suffice. And once that heart is laid bare, it is an opening for the 5 meditations in Hakuno's mercy, who mercilessly deflower them. That's how it is, huh? So in a nutshell, find Rin, talk to her, fight it if it comes down to it. It won't be any different from what we've been basically doing up until now. It shouldn't be a problem, I'm sure. After that, it's Sakuno's job. Take the secret Sakuno obtains, transfer it to the shield and remove the wall. Also, the new technique will be necessary, Sakura. Earlier you said you could expand your functionality, yes? Yes, if I will assist everyone, then I think it will be allowed as an exception. Now then, Sakura, I shall have to ask you to take the remaining pieces of the 5 meditations. What I gave to Hakuno was ultimately only one part. I will insert the foundation of the technique onto you. Your base personnel will be overwritten, but there's nothing to worry about, Sakura. I unintentionally gulp. Overriding someone's base personality sounds really violent. This is different from installing an external function. Sakura may be an AI, but I can't tell the difference between her and a human. I feel repulsed by Kiara treating him like a thing, but everyone in the student council room, only I'm concerned about Sakura. Neither Leo, Julius, or Gawain, nor Sakura herself showed any hint of discontent. In this way, in day and age, even if an AI is identical to a human, it's still like that. This common sense I learned some time ago, flitted across my mind. Now then, this place is no-go. Since I'll need you to strip, let's enter the infirmary. Okay, I appreciate it. Both of them left for the infirmary. I'm a little worried. I'm really okay to leave them be. Should I check?
いけません、レディ。同じ女性として気になるのはわかりますが、ここは自重すべきかと。
Hey, I was stopped before I could lift a finger. And by Gawain no less. The very moment I looked away so casually, he could go after them.
そうですよ。口元からよこしまな考えがバレバレです。ここはおとなしく待っていましょう。まあ、僕はお手洗いに行きますけど。少し紅茶を飲みすぎたようですね。
レオ、お言葉ですが、あなたはここ数時間、紅茶はおろか水分らしきものを一切摂取していませんが。
ガウェインは細かいですね。お手洗いは勘違いでした。実は借りた本を返しに図書室に行く用事が。
I heard the door slide open. Before Leo could finish speaking, Julia stealthily moved up to the door.
会長の手を煩わせるまでもない。様子は俺が見てこよう。
そんな兄さん、なんだってこんな時だけ気が利くんです。
汚れ仕事は俺の管轄だ。購買前で待機し、異常があるようなら保健室をノックし、中を伺う。
見事だ。まさに紳士の対応です。ユリウス、よろしくお願いします。まだレオには刺激が強すぎる恐れがありますからね。詳しい話は後ほど私だけに。
あ、それはずるい。兄さんも僕もそう年齢は変わりません。R15 までなら OK です。
I know to Leo an approval, but I can't let Julius have all the fun.
お前たち、俺のことを何だと思っていたんだ。俺は本当に様子を見てくるだけだ。いい機会だから言っておく。生徒会秘書の名にかけて不埒な行為は見つけ次第処罰する。そのつもりでいろ。
なんという堅物なのか。あの物言いランスロットを思い出します。
ユリウス兄さん、職務に忠実な人だと知ってはいましたが、ここまでとは。僕の失敗です。申し訳ありません。
Hey now, why apologize to me, Leo? Anyway, they're
お
back.
待たせいたしました。さくらさんへのインストールは滞りなく。今度は楽しげな空気ですのね。男性だけの密会になると心は男の子に戻るのですね。
I accept I'm the one girl here. Since Leo randomly brought us such a peaceful subject before I knew it, we started feeling like students again. More importantly, how is Sakura doing? I asked if adding a new function caused any harm to her.
はい、特に問題はありません。心を理解することはできませんが、シールドの解析力は格段に向上しました。それでは私はここで。また何かありましたら遠慮なくお声をかけてくださいますよ。
Yara gives a slight bow and leaves. I was just a slight motion, but the deep bow of her head left a strong impression on me. She's a total opposite of the over-exaggerated Gato. I think you get why Gato struggles with Yara.
では早速起動試験といきましょう。桜迷宮に向かってください。
Alright. I think I'll leave the exploration for another time. What's wrong, Hakuno? You still need to ask me something? No, there's no particular reason, but something about Leo is strange. Aside from his attempt at changing his outward persona, there's still something different between Leo and the one we remember in the back of my mind. But what? Ah, it must be the uniform, right? In any case, he used to look charming, a bronze red uniform which glowed in that blue school. I see. Certainly, even within that dream, Leo wore a modesty red uniform. It seems like a surprising number of people have red as their thing, and I think Leo is one of them. On that note, I don't think this uniform I have on isn't the one I used to wear. Yes, when we were up the far side, our uniform seemed to have forcibly altered. Maybe we've been optimized to this old school location. I'm a classical kind of guy, I like it. That retro girl sailor uniform definitely suits this evening wooden school quite well. A change in uniform might be the kind of nice, as long as it's not a cursed thing. The one thought though, if our uniforms are forcibly altered, then how come Julius and Sakura, their uniforms haven't changed? My brother never had a uniform to begin with. It wouldn't have been strange if the uniform optimization process just ignored him. Sakura is what's the big deal? Whatever uniform she has on won't obstruct her functions, right? From what I was hesitant to agree with the conclusion Leo wiped out. If it doesn't obstruct, there's no problem. Doesn't that make her rather robotic? I know Sakura's an AI right now, though. She's an ally helping us face the unknown maze. I think it would be nice to have her match with our uniforms at least. Maybe the commissary will sell you our uniforms? Yep, we're just gonna do that, and then we can call it a day.
ありがとうございます。
I was on the verge of leaving the student council room when Sakura abruptly thanked me. The others and I looked at Sakura in surprise after hearing her preface my remark. I asked her why she's thanking me then.
あれ、 なんででしょう。なんとなくお礼を言わなくちゃいけない気がして。すみません。やっぱり新しいソフトが入って少しだけ情緒値が不安定になっていたみたいです。どうか気をつけて怪我をせずに帰ってきてくださいね。
Alright. We are gonna do the exploration next time. I think we can just, so we can just do the, I think this is a short enough chapter, we can do everything in one part. Hey buddy. Huh? I'm pretty sure this man is, oh yes, Holy Grail War Management NPC. Why is he dead in the commissary?
納得いかないという顔だな。その気持ちは私も理解できる。何しろ同じ心境だ。どうやら今回の事件にはマスターだけではなく運営 NPC の一部も巻き込まれたらしい。その際に本来のロールを書き換えられてしまった。私に与えられたのは見ての通り購買部の店員だ。全くなかなかに胸が躍る。これで納得がいったかね。
Manageable NPC whose duty was overwritten. So does this mean that every other human in this school who was not a master is an NPC who was dragged through this whole thing?
大部分はな。巻き込まれた一部の運営 NPC ともともとこの旧校舎にいた NPC だろう。もともといた方はかつてのマスターたちの再現映像のようだが、所詮は虚像だ。予選の生徒と同様だよ。
I see. Now I understand what happened, but still, knowing this priest is here is extremely discomforting yet it's all the same.
違和感には慣れたまえ。私はこう見えて潔癖症かつ凝り性でね。こうなった以上最強の店員を目指す。君にとっては頭の痛いことだろうがな。それでは今後ともぜひごひいきに。これは最高の上得意が来た。そのぜこれだな。またのお越しを。
Time to give it Sakura so we can kick off the CCC route thing. Shami, is something the matter? I called out Sakura and went to head over to the classical sailor uniform I got a hold of. Just she turned around, I got a little nervous, wondering if it was being presumptuous. No, it should be a complete waste of stuff now. I don't need a second set of the same uniform anyways. I guess we pulled the uniform tightly, resolved myself to trust the uniform in front of Sakura. I don't decide, but take this, Sakura. Huh? What is this? I explained that it's a classical Tsukimihara school uniform I got for her. Since Sakura's an ally helping us escape from the far side of the moon, I absolutely want her to wear this uniform too. No, I can't. SM is such a precious resource to use it in a uniform for me. Please return the particle to me at once. And buy something else with it, like a recovery item or a mystic code. It hurts to have Sakura rejected so profusely. I did expect it to be confused by it, but I didn't expect her to say no. I was being presumptuous after all. That's not it. I mean that we should keep an order of priorities based on the situation, so I don't want to inconvenience you, Tsunami. It's not that I don't like it or anything like that. Really? 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 So please don't look so down. I look up and say, in that case, if you're really not opposed to your uniform, then as an ally at the student council room, as an ally who supports Sakura Kishami, I definitely want you to wear it. I'll definitely look good on you, Sakura. You're a curious person, Kishami. No one else seems to mind things like this. I understand. Since I need to change, will you accompany me to the infirmary? Of course, I don't mind if I do. I'll go to the council room along with Sakura. Sound complete. What do you think? Well, you probably wonder. I answered Sakura's question with an understated reaction. You look adorable. Her trademark white gown and pale-colored hair glowed against the dark blue sailor uniform, and coupled with a graceful movement, she was like the admirable Kohai you'd start to care without realizing it. It's the sort of impression I get. that clip was kind of embarrassing, but I'm glad you not think it looked weird. Also, I feel like my progressing speed has increased somewhat. Perhaps maybe it have been optimized. Thank you very much, Shinami. All that matters is she liked it. It was strange and all nervous about it, but I'm so glad I got her a matching uniform. Well, let's keep doing your best, Sakura. Yes, I'll be supporting you as best I can, so please do your best as well. And thank you very much. I'm having trouble finding the words to say, but I'm happy. And there we go. Alright, so there we go. Fast travel so far. Let's go to my room, see if Gilgamesh has anything
貴様の場所
special.
はその隅だ
No, alright. Anything on his matrix? No. Alright, we can just leave the room. And we call it a day for now. Alright everyone, that is gonna be it for now. Next time we are gonna go try and tackle the entirety of the Rin's labyrinth, which is the 3 floors, and maybe even the boss fight. We'll see how much time we have. Anyway, it's gonna be it for me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time for more Fate Extra CCC. Ciao.